sacrifice for their office.
Bob? Yes. How'd it go? Did a full story? Well, I guess that's going to be a $64 bill.
First to know if there was. I'm saying that there was no conspiracy, that Jonathan, a 17-year-old man-child, was working according to the dictates of his own mind. In fact, I'm convinced that everybody around him was making a tremendous effort to clip his wings, slow him down. I think most people saw that thing building in him. The loss of confidence, loss of faith in the processes that were going on, the court appearances and the Salinas, and the way we were being treated. I tried not to emphasize the foul treatment when he was around. But,
well, it seems to you then that this is something that it took a long time for Jonathan to come to the point he reached last Friday.
It built over a period of time. It built up over a period of time. Seeing the processes there in Salinas, Campbell, and Brazil, I think enough to shatter anybody's faith.
After sitting for, I guess, since February, watching Judge Campbell shake his head no and conspire with the prosecutor to send them to the gas chambers, how could anyone who's ever sat in that courtroom think that anybody would get justice? I don't see how anybody could expect it. Not if you're black and poor.
Do you think that's what Jonathan was thinking?
I think that's what he was thinking. I know he was very depressed about the way that the courts were. My son Jonathan had a lot of faith in the way the courts were until George came up to the courts. We all had faith in the courts. You know, there are many black people in this country who have faith in the courts. They believe they can get justice. I used to believe it myself, but not anymore.
What happens to George now? What do you expect?
I don't know what will happen to George. I hope that people who think and people who try to realize what's been going on, and many people who have been going down to Salinas know what has been going on.
Could he be violent?
Only if people were violent to him. I can be violent also, and I imagine so can you. You see, that's the whole story of America. They take their violence and turn it back around on somebody else. I don't have to talk about American violence. You can look all over the world and see American soldiers everywhere fighting in other people's countries and killing them. So if I were running the country in America, I wouldn't open my mouth about violence. As many people as they've murdered in Vietnam in the past 10 years, and they're going to talk about violence. As many black people that get killed every day in this country and nobody knows or cares, and they're going to tell me about violence. How they wiped out a whole nation of Indians, and they're going to say something to me about violence. I don't want to hear it.
I'm a black woman.